Hi, welcome to this third shoulder session where we go deeper and open up even more. The whole point of these three sessions is to get in and release tension, but it's really important that you do this in the proper way. If you haven't done the previous two sessions, then I recommend that you do them first before you do this session. And most of all, as we do this session, make sure that you do not push in any pose. You focus on being as relaxed as possible, light in your body and your approach to tension. We're trying to relax deeply into pressure and release tension by relaxing. It's so important. We don't want to get injured. That would be silly. If you are injured in the shoulders, you shouldn't do this session. Okay, and for those who are still suitable, let's have a good practice. First, sit up straight, close your eyes. Let's check that our mind is in the right place, that we really are ready to work with our body in a mindful way. Have a big breath in and a deep sigh. Feel your body right now. Relax around the neck and upper shoulder area, and then around the tips of the shoulders, the upper arms, and also across the chest area, the front of the shoulders. The more skillful we can be at relaxing into these areas, the better. Now focus upon your resting breath. If you like, have your mouth open. That's an easy way to breathe. The resting breath runs itself. A little bit in, a little bit out. A little bit in, a little bit out. Relax into the feeling of this breath, this natural rhythm. In the same way that we are going to relax into every pose and every stretch, we relax now into this gentle resting breath. As we breathe, we are feeling the body and feeling its range, and we are not pushing against that range of breath. We are relaxing within the boundaries of the tensions around the breathing. This is Raja Yoga. There's a softness in this feeling, a sense of deep calm, deep relaxation in this moment and throughout this whole session. Relax around your forehead. Relax your teeth and gums. Relax around the stomach and abdominals. Relax your lower back. And then again through the mouth, have a big breath in and a really good sigh. Open your eyes, come back to the space. Okay, so by softening the mind and softening around the body, we are now ready to work with the body properly. Alright, bring your shoulders up towards your ears. You can have your hands on your knees perhaps. And then bring them down. We're just going to warm them up a bit. Breathe in, coming up. Breathe out, down. You can close your eyes if you like. Breathe in, coming up. Noticing the tightness of the muscles. Breathe out, down. Breathe in, up. Hold the breath here if you can. Breathe out, down. Breathe in, up again. And breathe out, down. We're starting to create heat. Breathe in, up and hold. And breathe out, down and relax. Open your eyes. Bring one shoulder up, draw the other one down, and then change. Change again. Change again. Let's breathe with the movement. Breathe in one side. Breathe out the other. Breathe in. Draw the shoulder down as much as you draw the other one up. Changing. Keep going. And last one. And then release. Relax, close your eyes. Feel the heat around the areas we've been working. Have a big breath in and a deep sigh. Okay, next one. Have the arms out to the sides. Now you've got to do this very lightly. What we're doing is we are changing from above to below. My right arm is above, my left arm is above. Nice and easy. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Smooth. And you're not gripping tightly onto the body, you're just holding. And a full extension, fingers open. See here we're involving the chest, these muscles linked to the arms and shoulders. And last one, and then relax. Rest again, close your eyes. Have a deep breath. When you're resting, really focus on relaxing deeply into all the muscles of the shoulders, within the shoulders and around the shoulders. So we're not doing a yang approach where we just pull and stretch muscles. No, we're doing a yin approach where we pressure in gently, use the muscles and allow opening by relaxing deeply, by softening. Right now you're further softening in the rest period, becoming very familiar with all the subtle tensions. Okay, next one. Fingers intertwined, do this gently, palms up, arms straight, and then down, palms up. Again, palms facing up to the ceiling, coming down, hands on the lap, the palms are facing up here. Turning forwards, going up, coming down and turning back. Breathe in before you move, breathe out, up, breathe in, down, breathe out, up, breathe in, down, breathe out, up, don't push here, relax, breathe in, down, and last one, breathe out, and releasing. Relax, rest the arms, close your eyes. Have a good breath. Okay, let's stand up. Come to an even stance. The feet are straight and hip width. Close your eyes, be aware of good posture. Have a big breath in and a deep sigh. Okay, rolling the shoulders, swimming without arms. Getting a feeling for the shoulder blades. Nice and smooth and easy. Feeling of flow. Feeling how the back also relates to the shoulders. Now change direction. Okay, and then come back to resting, close your eyes, have a big breath in, and a deep sigh. Now, take the legs wide, with the feet going directly forwards. Fingers intertwined again, and ease the palms forwards. Have a breath. Now, turn to one side and start to lean forwards, but it's like you're shining a light from your palms. It's like a torch, shining, extending away. And then fanning out, coming back towards the front, to the middle. You're leaning forwards now in your body, and then turning the other side. Try to get as side on as you can. Keep the palms flat to facing the wall in front of you. Try to keep the elbows straight, but relax the wrists. Slowly fanning back. Forwards, get your chest up, lengthening your spine, head is up. 10 seconds. And then coming back, bending your elbows, gently release the arms, relax, close your eyes. And then extending the fingers, palms facing front on. Start to go behind you. You'll reach a point where you can't go further. Feel the stretch across the front of the chest. Now rolling your wrists. Turn the palms to face behind you and look at them, because you may find that you need to actually see them. Wrists away out to the sides, away from the shoulders. The tensions of the arms are directly related to the tensions of the shoulders. Okay, slowly turning. Now the palms face upwards and back. Try to keep the elbows straight. And raise the head, looking up as well. And you can start to fall back a bit. Ease your hips forwards. But focus on the wrists turning up and back. Breathe in, and then breathe out as you come back and slowly drop. Relax your arms. Feel the heat. Okay, now we're going to go down to the floor again, onto the hands and knees. Okay, so what you want to do is come back on the mat a bit. We want to have the hips pretty much over the knees, and then start to walk your hands away. Spread your fingers out, a 5-pointed star, press them down. And then what we're doing is bringing the chest towards the floor, Now if you have your knees too close, that won't work. So take the knees away. We want to apply pressure into the shoulders, down through the arms. And then drawing the chest towards the floor, you can rest the head, but keep the arms straight. And start to drop your shoulders and apply weight onto your upper back. Keep engaging your hands and fingers. Rest around the shoulders. Just sustain in a restful way. Don't make it too strong. Try to keep the elbows straight. Focus on good breathing. Now if you raise the head, you may get a different sense of this pose, so you may prefer to not touch the floor with the head. You're drawing your tailbone back and away. Keep engaging the hands and fingers. 20 seconds. This can be quite strong. And then head up. Walk your knees forwards. Take the knees wide. Have the big toes touching. And rest. Relax your head. Relax your arms. No effort here with the arms. It's total restfulness. Have a big breath in and a deep sigh. And then head up. We're going to do the mountain. Hands shoulder width, feet hip width. A V shape in the body. Very similar to the last pose. Press the fingers down. Try to keep your elbows straight. Bringing the chest towards the floor. But relax into this pose. Don't work too hard. Just sustain and allow the pressures to be a form of massage for your body. So we're only going to do one mountain. Try to relax. Feel your upper back. Half a minute more. Breathe in before you move.
And breathe out as you bring the knees down, feet flat. Sit back in the full moon. Rest your head, rest your arms. Have a big breath in and a deep sigh. And just relax now. Have a little rest. Have a deep sigh. Okay, head up, ease forwards. On the hands and knees now, pretty much have the wrists underneath the shoulders and the knees pretty much underneath the hips. And then raise the right leg and the left arm. The hand that's on the floor, 5-pointed star. Use your whole hand. And then coming down, changing. Nice and easy here. Changing. Change again. Change. And change again. Coming down, toes touching, sit back, the frog. Take the knees wide if you can, even off the mat. Still sitting on the heels, ease forwards, relax. Chin up, chest up, coming up. Again, forwards onto the hands and knees. Now this is a good one. Raise your right leg, take the left arm, the opposite arm back, and hold on to the ball of the foot. Now if you can't do it, then it's going to be difficult, but you can otherwise just have the arm there anyway. But if you can, ideally you hold the foot. And it's important because then you can kick the leg up and away, and this will get into the back of the shoulder. So your left arm is quite limp. It's being drawn away by the extension of the leg. Gently release. We'll do 2 rounds of this. Change sides. Holding the inside of the foot near the ball of the foot, kicking up and away gently, creating a mild, even pressure down through the arm into the shoulder and even into and underneath the shoulder blade. Okay, gently release. Have a sigh. Let's do the other side, and this time we'll do it for longer. So, kicking up and away gently. The left arm is very relaxed. Open your left shoulder. Feel the chest opening. And the right arm is engaged in supporting the balance. Relax the shoulder. 20 seconds. Breathe in before you move and breathe out as you gently release and relax. Have a sigh. Okay, then trying the other side. Right hand holding the ball of the left foot, kicking up and away, but relax through the right arm. Keep your head and chest up and feel that draw through the right side of the chest. Feel in underneath the right shoulder blade. The right arm as relaxed as possible. Finding that delicate balance between engagement and complete restfulness. Breathe in before you move. Breathe out as you gently release. Big toes touching, sitting back, knees wide. Relax in the frog again. Have a big breath in and a deep sigh. And then head up, sit up. So now we're going to lie on our tummy. We're going to do some full flat floor poses. Take the arms back, fingers intertwined, feet together, lift the head and chest up, raise the wrists. Try to keep the elbows straight, wrists leading the pose, chest open. Anytime that you need to take rest, take rest. Come down to the floor. Breathe in before you move. Breathe out as you gently release. Bring the arms in front. Left palm down, right palm on top of it. Look to one side, head down, relax. And try to keep the feet together, heels together. Okay, next one. Taking the arms directly out to the sides, palms facing down, raising the hands up, and then feet together, raising the feet up, the legs up, the chest up. You're bringing the tops of your forearms up towards the ceiling. Try to be relaxed. Breathe in before you move. Breathe out as you bring the arms in front, hand on hand, and look the other way and relax. Okay, next one, head up again. This one is the shape of an X. It's similar to the last one, but we want to get the arms up and exactly at an angle where it looks like an X shape, and the legs also apart, so the whole body is like in the shape of an X. Don't push up too much. Just raise, hold, try to be relaxed, breathe. Breathe in before you move. Breathe out. Come back. Look to one side. Relax. Have a sigh. Now, we're going to have a rest in a nice resting pose. The flapping fish. You're going to line yourself up in a particular way. Bring your left elbow forwards. We want to have a straight line of your left elbow, shoulder, hip, and leg. But then, bring your right knee in. The fingertips touch, and your right elbow touches the right knee. So you've got a diagonal here with the arms. And then just rest your face on top of the arms or hands. Relax. Try to keep the knee and elbow touching. Have a sigh. It's a beautiful resting pose, this one. And so we'll just balance it out now by doing the other side. So turning over, now bring your right elbow in front. We want a straight line of your right elbow, shoulder, hip and foot. And then bringing your left knee up towards your left elbow, fingertips touching or hand on hand, and then placing your head or face on top of the hands. Relax. Have a deep sigh. And then sitting up, find your way out of the pose. And sit right near the end of the mat. We're going to get into the upper back and shoulder area even more now. We're going to start with what's called rock and roll. This is a really great pose for the back. Now, some people don't like it, particularly if they have lower back problems. So you've got to make sure that this is suitable for you. If you don't like it, you can just take a rest, have your arms back so you're still opening out the shoulders, and just roll your knees side to side. This is if you have a tight lower back or you're worried about it in some way. Okay, so with rock and roll, you make yourself into a ball. The fingers are interlocked and you hold on to the shins, rolling backwards and forwards. And you want to get right back up onto the back and shoulders. So lift your hips up high. Breathe in as you go back. Breathe out forwards. So we're really massaging here. Try to be nice and fluid, flowing and light. And there's a bit of a pause when you're back right up onto the shoulders. Just pause there for a second. Just pause there slightly. Try to relax the lower back. Drawing the tailbone up when you come up and drawing the tailbone down when you come forwards. Also, try not to have the legs opening and closing. Keep the fingers locked around the shin so you stay in this ball position the whole time. The legs don't change. If you need a rest at any time, just lie down. You may find you're creeping towards the front of the mat. Just ease back again. If you're getting out of breath, just stop and settle. So I'm starting to apply a little bit more pressure as I go back now, because I know that my muscles are warm and are getting used to this movement and this pressure. Lifting my hips up higher. Ten more. Counting backwards. Last one. Great. And then just sit in the seated corpse. Toes down, chest up. Close your eyes, relax. Feel the exhilarated body, the stimulated central nervous system. Okay, now we've got another really wonderful pose for the upper back and shoulder area, the plow. Sit forwards a little bit on the mat, and then you roll up and back and grab the toes. Try to keep your knees straight. Now it really depends on how tight your back is here. So if you need to, you can bring your arms behind you to support your back. That's if you feel that you're falling down. So support the back. You want to try to get the toes onto the floor, but then you're holding the toes. And we want to keep the knees straight. And what I do is rock a little bit side to side on my shoulders, just massaging it slightly, just getting comfortable, finding a good spot. So if you need to, bend your knees, but if you can, taking the heels towards the wall that is over past your head. So we're lifting the hips up higher and higher, and then relaxing in the pose. If you feel pressured here, place a huge emphasis on deep, effective breathing. Breathe into the tight areas. Keep trying to relax and release. Okay, now we'll try a variation if you're still fine. Raising one leg up straight. Lift your hips up. Slowly bring that leg down, hold on to it, and slowly take the other leg up, going as vertical as possible. Slowly coming back down, reset the plow, have a sigh. Now we have a lovely variation here, almost like a resting pose. Bend your knees, and if you can, you place them on the floor next to each ear. And you hold the shins or ankles, or even the soles of the feet. Relax almost into a ball and just become restful. Keep going with this lovely resting pose. And if you're starting to feel stressed and it's too much, then slowly come out and lie with your feet on the floor, knees up and arms out wide, and just start rolling your knees side to side. And this will massage in particular your lower back, especially if you're worried about that. Otherwise, just rest and lie flat. Half a minute more in this resting pose. We're preparing for the shoulder stand. Have a deep sigh. Okay, so it wouldn't be a full shoulder session if we didn't do the shoulder stand. Now only do this if you feel comfortable. This is probably for experienced practitioners. So what you need to do here is get the elbows behind your body on the mat and your hands supporting your lower back, or even better, the rib cage. And then feet together, legs straight, going straight up. And I try and reset myself on my shoulders. I want to get nice and straight as possible. So really using the hands to lift and support. Try to get them in and underneath the rib cage if possible, rather than the lower back. And really use your abdominals, lifting forwards and up. So I keep resetting, getting my hands in higher up underneath the rib cage. And then as usual, sustain the pose in a relaxed way. Feet are together, toes going straight up towards the ceiling. Keep using your abdominals to support the structure of the pose. Now if you like a nice variation, take the legs apart in the splits. If it's getting too strong for you, you could perhaps come back down into the plow, which is just a little bit easier. This is the last strong effort we'll be making in this session. Try to relax around your shoulders and upper back. Try to create some space for yourself to breathe more freely. If you're in the splits, let's go into the star pose. Bend the knees. The feet flat together, sole on sole. Try to keep the knees apart. Keep lifting your hips up and lower abdominal area. half a minute more. If you need to, just come down earlier when you're ready. But try to come down slowly and keep your head on the floor. Press the feet together in the star pose. Even the toes are pressing. Okay, before we finish the shoulder stand, go straight back up. Get nice and straight. Have a sigh. When you come down, place the hands, the palms down if you can, and slowly, vertebra by vertebra, placing it back down on the floor. Keep your head down. Support yourself with your arms. The slower the better. Try not to lift your head. Once the hips are down, it should become easier. Try to keep the legs straight, feet together. Slowly completing the landing. Really well done. Once you're down, relax and have a deep sigh. Have a deep breath. Really good work. We'll just do a little massage. Bring your knees up, bring the feet back, hip width. Take the arms behind the head. So open out your chest and shoulders. And then gently rocking side to side. Breathe in one way and breathe out the other. Get that feeling as you're doing this gentle massage that all the hard work is over. You're in resting mode now. We're slowing down towards an end. We've done some really good work. A deep massage of the shoulders. Okay, next time you go to the left, make that the last one. Come back to middle. Have a deep sigh. We're going to have a final rest now. So grab a blanket, lie flat, and we'll do a guided meditation to finish.
Once you're settled, close your eyes, have a big breath in, and a deep sigh. Focus on your shoulders and upper back. Really relax these muscles. Total restfulness now. We've done a very deep massage. It's really important to understand the psychological effects too. It's the psychological tensions of our mind that cause our body to become tight, habitually, in a deep-rooted way. And so when we massage the physical tensions and create opening and release, this should naturally play out mentally and emotionally. Quite literally, we are unlocking the past. So right now, absorb that feeling, releasing, letting go of the past, letting go of stresses, fears, letting go of control. Becoming relaxed, completely relaxed. A deep sense of relaxation in your mind and in your body. Complete restfulness right now. Feel your breathing, the beautiful natural rhythm of your resting breath. Your body breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Relax. Bringing your awareness back to the room, your body resting on the floor, aware of your shoulders and the deep massage that we've done. Feel your body breathing in a restful way. Feel your mind. Are you relaxed? I hope so. Thank you very much for today. Take care.